Good morning and welcome back after the Easter holidays. This is Monday the 20th of April 2020. We're on Maths Lesson 3, which is to understand tenths. We can see here there is a bunch of flowers. There are 10 in a bunch. 2 of the flowers are blue. So 2 out of the 10 flowers are blue. We call this 2 tenths. 2 tenths of the flowers are blue. How many of the flowers are orange? There are 8 orange flowers out of 10. Therefore, 8 tenths of the flowers are orange. We can also show this in a part-whole model. Here we have the whole, 10 out of 10 makes the whole, 1. The flowers that are blue are 2 out of the 10, 2 tenths. The flowers that are orange were 8 out of 10 flowers, 8 tenths. 2 tenths add 8 tenths equals 10 tenths equals 1 whole. Now here we have some images showing tenths, but which one doesn't show tenths? The rectangle is split into 10 equal squares. Therefore, it shows tenths. Can you find any more tenths, and which is the odd one out? That's right. Here we have 10 circles. This image shows tenths. Here we have a rod of 5 red cubes and 5 blue cubes. 5 and 5 makes 10. So this image shows tenths. This is the odd one out. But why is it the odd one out? That's correct. It shows 12 eggs. Now let's look at the tower. We can see here it has 10 cubes in the tower. 2 of the cubes are yellow. 2 tenths of the cubes are yellow. 2 out of 10. How many of the cubes are blue? Well, if 2 cubes out of 10 are yellow, 8 cubes out of 10 are blue. 8 tenths of the cubes are blue. We can also show this in a 10 frame. Here we have 10 counters. How many of the counters are red? Yes, 3 of the counters are red. That's 3 out of 10. 3 tenths are red. How many of the counters are yellow? That's correct. 7 of the counters out of 10 are yellow. 3 tenths are red, 7 tenths are yellow. 3 tenths add 7 tenths makes 10 tenths. There were 10 whole counters. Now let's have a go at some questions. Number 1, which of these pictures show tenths? Is it A, B, C, D, E, F? Write down the letters in your book. Were you correct? A is split into 10 equal pieces. B is split into 10 equal pieces. C was split into 12 equal pieces. D was split into 8 equal pieces. E was split into 10 equal pieces. And F had 5 red balls and 5 white balls. The correct pictures that show tenths is A, B, E, and F. Number 2. Write fractions to complete the sentences. How many of the counters are yellow? 1, 2, 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 out of 10 counters are yellow. 3/10 of the counters are yellow. How many of the counters are red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 10 counters are red. 6/10 are red. How many of the counters are green? 1 out of 10 counters are green. 1/10 of the counters are green. Question 3. Amir has some blue and yellow cubes. He makes a tower using 10 cubes. Investigate how many different towers Amir can make with 10 cubes if every tower has a different fraction of blue and yellow cubes. This one has 2 yellow cubes out of 10 and 8 blue cubes out of 10. Here I did 1 yellow cube and 9 blue cubes. 10 cubes altogether. Pause the video and have a go at the different variations. Did you find them all? Check your answers here. The frame is worth 1 whole. How many 10s are red? Here is the 10 frame. There are 10 counters. How many 10ths are red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10 are red. 7/10 are red. How many 10ths are yellow? 1, 2, 3. 3/10 are yellow. 3 out of 10 are yellow. Let's have a look at the part-whole model. Here we have 10/10 equaling 1 whole. 7 out of 10 were red, 7/10. 3 out of 10 were yellow, 3/10. 7/10 add 3/10 equals 10/10 equals 1 whole. This 10 frame has split into 3 different colours. The 10 frame has 10 counters making up 1 whole. How many 10ths are blue? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 10 are blue. 4/10 are blue. How many are red? 3/10 are red. 3 out of 10 are red. How many are yellow? 1, 2, 3. 3/10 are yellow. 3 out of 10 are yellow. Now our part-whole model now has 3 parts. 10/10 equals 1 whole. 4/10 were blue, 3/10 were red, and 3/10 were yellow. 3/10 add 3/10 add 4/10 equals 10/10, which equals 1 whole. Can you complete this part-whole model? Here we have a whole one. A whole one is made up of 10 out of 10. If we already have 8 out of 10, we must have 2/10 left. 8/10 and 2/10 make a whole one. Let's have a go at some more questions. Complete these part whole models. A, B, C, in your books neatly and carefully. Did you get them correct? A was 3/10, add 7/10, make a whole one. 7/10, add 3/10, make a whole one. 1/10, add 1/10 is 2/10, add 8/10, make a whole one. Now Annie has travelled 7/10 of the way along this balance beam. How many more tenths does she have to travel to get to the whole one? 7, 8, 9, 10. She travels 1, 2, 3 more tenths. 3/10 to travel the whole way across the balance beam. Now these boys want to share one pizza equally. It means that they will get one slice of the 10 parts of the pizza. They will get 1 out of 10 slices. They will each get 1/10. Now the boys have 2 pizzas to share equally. Each boy will have 1 slice from the first pizza and 1 slice from the second pizza. They each will get 2 slices of pizza. The fraction is 2/10 of the pizza. Now, Mo, Eva, Alex share a pizza, but they don't want to share it equally. Mo is going to get 3/10. 1, 2, 3. Eva wants to get a half. A half is the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/10. A whole one is 10/10. Half is 5/10. So Eva gets 5/10. That leaves Alex with 2 pieces, 2/10 of the pizza. Let's have a go at the last 2 questions. Question 7. Danny has a bag of sweets. Half of the sweets are red. 3/10 of the sweets are yellow. The rest are green. What fraction of the sweets are green? Remember, 10/10 equal 1 whole.
10 is an even natural number following 9 and preceding 11. The number 1.
Question 8. Mo also has a bag of sweets. 4/10 of his sweets are red. The rest are green or yellow. What fraction of most sweets could be green? What fraction could be yellow? How many possible answers can you find? Pause the video and write your answers in your books. So Danny's bag of sweets, we have a 10 frame and we have split it into 10 equal parts. Half of 10 is 5. So 5 of the parts are shaded red. 5/10 is a half. 3 of the tenths are yellow. So we've shaded in 3/10, which leaves 2 parts, 2 of the 10, green. 2/10 were green. Mo also has a bag of sweets. 4 of the sweets were red, 4/10. and the rest were green or yellow. Here are some suggestions. Fractions that could be green could be 1/10, which would leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/10 being yellow. Green 2/10, yellow 4/10, green 3/10, yellow 4/10, green 4/10, yellow 2/10, green 5/10, yellow 1/10. They all make 6/10 added together. 6/10 add 4/10 would make the whole bag of sweets. Well done. I'll see you tomorrow.